Okay, hello and welcome to Terraformers. We're back, and we're ready to keep going Expansionist. I want to get it on par with everything else, and I like the variety on the channel. Variety, I say. It's still Terraforming Mars content, but it's not the Terraforming Mars board game, so that's new. Once again, what is the goal here? Control 70 locations and settle 7 different climate zones with cities. I mean, that's no joke. I love space, but growth is stronger because we need to expand. So let's go growth. Titanium boost. I do love titanium boost. I don't think I've ever played Anti Vanhan. He likes minerals, right? Select a resource deposit that doesn't have a mine yet. Increase its size by 1. And then mineral research. Convert 2 and 2 and 2 into 12 science. That seems incredible for getting you off like the ground start, like running for some of these like I'm trying to think of the best way of describing it. Like, I feel that it's really hard to get that initial science kind of created in this game. So to have somebody who can just give you a huge science dump is pretty cool to me. Not only that, but we started with a synergy building and a quadruple connector. So we are going to be able to pump the food. And that's actually works really good with trade routes as well. Because when you're producing this much, it's just a wee bit easier. I don't see any tritium in our start, so I'm gonna go with the tuber farm and just quadruple down on going for nitrates and stuff. It looks like we have some deposits out here. What we should do is use our power to just like, you know, get big fast. We're so close here. I'm gonna grab a habitation module, I think. Well, they're so generic. I kind of want a thermal generator, but what do we have in here? I don't have any water right now. I'll grab this. That's food production. I'm gonna go up here. This is gonna give us the nitrates and some food. Lovely. Then I'm gonna put this here. Do I really want 2 habitation module? You know what? Let's go big on population. I mean, let's go. There's our trade route. More connections are nice. More science are good. Sometimes you just need robots. And let's start importing energy for food right away. It's not something I want to do all the time, but it's certainly something I want to do right now. And then let's in-depth survey to up the size of this mine. We could use our robots to connect to it right away. You know what? Instead of energy, you're going to need titanium. That's what we're going to need. What is this? Provides 1 power of at least 3 food. People don't like living beside it. I mean, that's pretty freaking easy for us to do. But it costs titanium, so like, why? I don't really want to, if I'm honest. So you cost 8 and 8 right now. Population here. I don't know, like we can connect to you. But I'd actually rather wait till the size of it is even larger, but I guess that doesn't necessarily make sense. It'll be 2 more turns to even get started. So let's accept the pit mine. It's pretty cool. We need more titanium. We're going to need more energy in a hurry. Exploration satellites are good. I mean, look, I want housing and all that stuff as well. Let's explore over here. And this will be a more distant scan on the rocky plains. Big water. We're a fan of big water because we could use it for for our greenhouse farm here. Energy. We don't want energy anywhere near our people. I think that the energy farm is just an easy enough, like you throw it back here. We do produce enough food for it to function already, but it does put back our titanium count. And I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of science started as well. Just a little bit. I don't want to have to rely on his ability because right now we're very slow at getting to it. 2 support for every robot, more tubers. I mean, tubers are great for us. They're potatoes, but also they don't use water. So let's go far and get this big water depot. We're 1 water away. I really don't want to slow down the rate at which we're getting titanium though, but we'll do it for 1 turn. Science and less food. Honestly, we have so much of that I actually think we should be trading away some of our nitrates, because right now we have a lot of sustainable production of nitrates that it's not that well. No, we have so much food. I mean, come on, how could we not? Mineral research is something I was interested in. I'm still interested in it. I'm going to take a second to up the size of this mine. I'm gonna take a second to get more eco-home potential, but it's not really what I think I want to use our science on. It raises the maximum number of buildings that a city can have. I mean, like, it's pretty good. We have big cities coming. Let's do advanced city planning, like higher cap. This is energy and food intensive, but that's fine by me. Big scan up here for water and food. And then I would like to use... Convert 2 silicates, 2 to... Oh, I don't have tritium! Oh, no. I didn't realize the tritium deficiency. So, can I look at what this looks like when I play it? Where's the extra building slots? I'm confused. Oh, it just means I don't need robots in population. Oh, I thought it was the actual maximum that was increased. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Hey, rocket. Very cool. Let's get some happiness, because we have a lot of happiness problems. Next turn is potentially our last turn. I still don't see any tritium on the map. We'll do a little short distance, like, scout, but, oh, there it is. But it's not going to help, because I won't be able to get it in time to do our click. Well, that's not necessarily true. I could do the click, before transitioning over to a new leader. There is potentiality for that. I'm not saying that it's the right choice. Silicates and nitrates, I mean, fine, I guess. Just keep cramming in some science here and there. Let's see. You make the science thing cheaper, and you make the nitrates faster. I think that we actually can afford to get plus 12 science with our action this turn. Then we switch over to her and get the cheaper spreaders. And we'll get the spreader here in no time. We want to go to this large silicate deposit, but we're missing some titanium. That's fine. We don't need tubers. We could use igloos if we end up going to a cold area. I never go to a cold area. So we'll just get the tritium thing. The next time we settle a location, that's basically what we're looking to do. Ooh, a bus. A bus would be nice. I do like a bus. Getting 2 more connections, and you can connect further away. It's good for, like, big cities. So if I import life forms, it'll give me... something. Okay, wait. Food, science, and power. Can I up our power income this turn? Potential? If I scan to here. And if I search all the way to here. Oh, is that something I want to do? I mean, I really do want more power. I just don't know where in here I would put it. Because... that's food. That's... okay. So fine, we'll go here. We'll get a fancy crystal cavern. Then over here, we put the energy producer. And then we choose to produce food and science again. Because that was 10 resources versus 2. So we really maximize some benefits. Then... I go down to Silicate Land, and I get another pit mine. And again, both of these mines are a size larger because of our initial selected person, which is cool. And there we go. We actually got our bacterial spreaders here. So atmosphere and oxygen or heat. I almost always go for heat. I just always love it. Food and robots and stuff. I mean, that's pretty good. I need more housing, and I don't have any water. So next up, I need what for this bus station? Another bunch of tritium. Let's keep exploring for tritium then. More food as well. Lovely. Reduce the base spread duration. I really want to do that as well. There's a lot of things I need to do to set up the spreader of the bacteria. I don't mind this for like a future city. We could just go like insano food mode. This goes here. You're 30 food, 3 titanium, and 3 power. I mean, the power is a little bit tricksy for me. I need this stuff. Some tritium. I got the tritium, but now I don't have the power for the bus stop. You need to bring in power. I don't need to do the bus stop next turn. I could do the other structure instead. In fact, I might do that. So housing goes here. This is a big city. We go +1. And then we use our genetic modification on you. So you take 12 turns to spread. Now you take 10. And then we throw you down. And just like that, 10 turns, baby. That's like actually sick. Because this is like the best freaking bacterial spreader guy, the heat one. And if we can get multiple, then we're going to be like in it to win it. What else? We're looking for some power. We're looking for tritium. We're looking for just a distance scan, a new biome to look at. Let's look up here. What do we have for a biome? So this is cold. This one's cold. This one's very cold. This one's cold. We have a lot of cold areas here. Potentially, like this is a fine zone, but really like better. More trading would be good. I don't know where we would like to expand to, because we'd be killing an expansion. I think for now we go here. That gives us a -1, but it is a mountain tile or a highland plateau. So there's more opportunity for tiles to be worthwhile, and we can move that one out. Food and happiness, I think is quite worthwhile. The next, we can't build out the city anymore, so the next use of our food basically has to be on expansion to a new site. Now, whether we go down here and go after this tritium, I don't know. I also like the idea of this flat plains. It's in the same biome, so it's not helping with our mission. So perhaps it's a waste. Whereas this one can get us more silicates. I'm not sure that we need more silicates. What is this zone? It's pretty flat, not too many rocks to remove. What are you? You've got a lot of like science, you've got some natural you've got more water. I really like the water actually. Let's go up here. Do a quick pop of this science. And then to found a city, we need 10 water. We can work on that. Certainly. Whoa, what is this? Coffee shop. Adjacent buildings get happiness support. Raises the maximum number of buildings by 3, but still not more than 15. I think that works really well for us. I want the rover exploration, but for now, this is fine. I need to get up to enough water. So let's explore for water, and there's another water. How long on this scan? 1 turn? Perfect timing. Actually insanely good. And then the coffee is going to make this site so much easier to build out without needing robots. And then with all these silicates we're buying, we can get the science building generator improvement, or we can get the energy improvement, and that would be really nice. Then we could, like, wouldn't need to tie up as many trade routes making this work. More extra research projects. That's pretty strong. Let's do the long distance scan to here. Big food find as well. Let's found this city. Now, this zone here doesn't actually work that well for a happiness structure because you have like a food thing here, a science thing there. So let's just found this city over here. It's an open city, so we have no like protection from radiation and stuff, so it's bad in that way, but it's good in others. We can do a coffee shop here. Oh, undo. The coffee shop is nice, but it's not as good as the cultured meat labs. This mine, 4 power, 4 titanium, is looking good. I might just get new life forms for a turn. I don't know. Looking around, what resources do we need? We need nitrates, which we're producing. We need energy, which we use when we scan. But we need to explore locations to expand. I could get the science producing structure right now, but more... No, I get the development center. Yes. You get the development center first, and the reason you do that is because then you have +1 grab, and then you go back and you grab the laboratory after. So that's using up a lot of our nitrates, because that used another 5. The silicates I'm not so worried about. I could come around here for more silicates. It's a lot of energy to explore unless I'm just going to these places. That's nitrates, though. Let's take a second. We'll get the nitrates. Rover Museum. I just never have the power. But it's so nice, isn't it? +1 science per turn. Bunch of happiness. But if we destroy it, cast it into the fire, that's enough for us to get this mine this turn. And I'm just so on that, like, sorry, Rover Museum, you've been destroyed. I now have enough power to do things. I'm feeling good. A space project for a big heat and atmosphere dump. I think that's better than any of these. I almost want to throw these out for science, but we'll grab the housing just for a moment. We have enough energy right now that we could consider starting this, but I think that we're going to run out of energy very quickly. So, especially because this has like tile blockers. Coffee shop goes here, potentially another building there. No synergy is going to work in the middle. We could do a bus station here. I know I was talking about doing it in this location. I just don't know what's here. Let's go and get new... This is kind of a dead turn for me, but we'll try and go look for more stuff. Atmosphere... -1 comfort of living really does not work for us. It also requires rainfall. So even though tritium would be nice, I'd rather go for the 0 temperature requirement. Atmosphere bug. 2 connections. I don't have enough titanium right now to even hook these up. This is a large silicate deposit, but also I don't need more silicate. So, big science build, big robot build. A spaceport is always nice. It's going to cost a lot of tritium, but I think it's something that we'd love to work towards. And more scanning is nice as well. We already have a happiness building. Don't have any titanium mines. We'll take you as well. Don't have to build the coffee shop, I guess. Tritium. We are actually really close for tritium. The place I want it to go is here. That means I do want the bus station after all in this location. So we'll go here. We'll discover the tile. And then next turn, we will be looking to scan all the way to here and get this big tritium dump. We do need power for things. Do we throw down the eco homes? The science is actually nice, but if I throw down the eco homes, that gives me a connection. I can connect to the aquifer. I don't have enough titanium. Let's not bother. Let's take in one less power and one more titanium. You're really good at dike construction. Must be built on a zone. Nitrogen factory. Okay, so you just link these up together. That's pretty good if you have like a lot of connections. One per city. Cold temperatures do not provide negative. And then you just give happiness. That's such like a temporary structure, because right now we do have -1 temperature here. But, you know, it's going away. We're just not built in dike areas or in cold temperature areas. So I think hope is, once again, just the goated +1 happiness for every time you build 5 structures, and a huge happiness dump if you need it. And it gives you extra projects to pick from. It's like, hope is so great. Yeah, she's a cutie, but it's really her brain and intelligence I'm after. Like, she's just so great. She's just so talented. Wish I could be like Hope. And now I get to grab all 3 projects. Lovely. I actually thought it was she reveals more projects, not that you can just grab more. But look, I'll take it. All right, it's fine. Bus stop means I don't have enough tritium. This means I don't have enough this. But you know what? It's fine. You put the bus stop. We know this is going to go here. That saves us a negative happiness there. We connect to it. We know we want it. Where is the next... there's no place to get 6 tritium, okay? That's the first statement I need to make. The second statement is, are we throwing down a building? Because we could. You're providing 3 support to people nearby. I could easily throw down you. That would be enough to connect over to this water. So sure, we do that. We connect to the water. We actually have enough titanium to get a mine. You need to stop bringing in titanium and more power because we need power. We can't get power anywhere. We do have enough nitrates. We wouldn't mind more water. But I'm not seeing a lot of great stuff. This is really close, so we can scan it for like near free. So let's just go up here, get a little bit of water, a little bit of happiness, reveal the board. We could put the coffee thing down, but we just don't need the coffee. It could go here, 3 happiness per turn. I guess that's enough to convince me otherwise. We need the coffee. More spreader and an energy thing. What is this? Raises the maximum number of buildings by 3. Okay. Again, it doesn't give you above 15. Okay. I thought earlier that the maximum buildings were 12 in a city, so this doesn't really do anything. I really thought one of them was increasing the city stuff. I'm probably going to do an exploration, though, so I'll likely be able to get it either way. Can we explore? I need energy as well. That's the hard part. I need energy. None of you gives energy. You give tritium, though, and you're really close by. 4 happiness per turn is nothing to complain about, but I really don't need more locations within this city. Energy production is just not being done in this city. Like, it's just not something that we do. More bacterial spreaders are nice. We could go into here and then put this bad boy down. And then because there's already one adjacent and it only takes 9 turns, it's actually only... Or it only takes 10 turns because of our mod, and then we have an adjacent climate zone. So now it's like, we are spreading, baby. 4 happiness for some science isn't bad. I just think that there's so many better uses for science that I'd really like to just hold on for a turn. Tundra forest only needs a little bit of rainfall. Arctic hares only need a little bit of oxygen. We'll go for the plant spreader. More things offered per turn is nice. More science adjacency is nice. Can I get enough tritium? I can't because it costs 2 energy to go and get it. Lovely. And by lovely, I mean I'm sad. I'm struggling. I'm struggling on that energy front. Let's go ahead, though, and spend that science to get more cards offered in the future. We could spend our energy to make clouds, but that's not at all what I'm looking to do. Food for a happiness structure is also kind of a waste of time. I already have a happiness structure. I could just throw this card out, and I probably have to. The robots aren't something I need because I have so little energy and titanium. But we can hold on to them for now because I don't have a science card that I'm looking to play. Energy for silicates is like actually really good. I have a spot for it right here. It's a really good spot for it. You trust me, get it, invest now because it's such a great spot. The problem is, can I explore for 2 energy right now? Sure, let's do that. So how, like, you move to here. The time it takes you to move there does not get better until you've been placed, unfortunately. Then energy production, that's 2, we doubled our energy production, and then bam, this will make happiness, so we're actually much more happy, and we can take another turn of just upping this. Now we only got 1 net trade route out of that because we moved one of our trade routes out of the range of our city. We're working on it. Okay. If we had a bunch of energy, I could trash these and put down this university. If we had a bunch of nitrates, I could put down the nitrate building. I get to grab 2 projects. I like terraforming, but I think more food and more spreading is better. I have a lot of water, actually. I didn't realize. I don't need you. I don't need you. And that gets us in bounds here. Soil factory, don't need it. Habitation, no. Thermo, yes. +1 tritium when you put things into space. That's not too bad. Increase the project numbers. When you get more projects research per turn, you also increase science. Okay. Regional buildings cost less to build. I mean, regional buildings costing less to build is also fantastic. +1 tritium into space is good if you're doing a tritium build. I want a lot of these projects, but I think that the regional buildings is just like a little bit better. It's not a huge gain, but it's like, it's gonna edge out some of these other things because I'm trying to stack discounts. I would like to connect to a lot more things as well. We also have enough water that we could... I don't know. All right. I want 2 science, and I want a little bit of water. So water, science, water, right there. Boom, winner, and a bunch of food too. So then we play you. Lovely. Then we come in here. Lovely. Then we have enough energy. Crash this one. Happiness there. Connect there. Life is strange, but it certainly is good. Now, what do you need to be spread? What is your requirement? -1, right? Okay, that's not bad, because in 9 turns, we will be better. And we got to 2 stars on that micro, right? Where does it say? So yeah, in 3 climate zones, it provides 20 support and 2 support income. Yeah, okay, lovely. So a science structure, that's something that we can look at doing. We also have another trade route. Now that we have this many trade routes, I'm really tempted to go bam bam. Oh, what? Oh no, you're not done being sent there. Okay, never mind. 3 food for 3 energy all the way. I never wavered. More connections. An ocean event that's massive. More cards being offered. I do love aerogel. It is such a good happiness structure. But I don't need it. Look how many cards we get to hold right now. This is crazy. More exploration using titanium that I don't have. We need to talk about our next expansion here. Lava Tube Settlement is great, other than I have no energy, but there's a lot of energy things to explore. So it could be good. Down here is cold, down here is cold, down here is cold. I don't know about this zone. This zone is okay. This zone is cold. Anything in this zone we want to look at? Black sand dunes, that probably makes it so we don't have to nuke stuff. Crater up here isn't so bad either. I don't mind the overlap. It's not ideal, but I don't mind it. Let's go over here. A bunch of tritium. Oh, a bunch of power. Interesting. Robots, no. Science projects, yes. Some dike requirement potentiality. I think I want to get the bus in here. So you trash this. You throw the bus down. I could go all the way to the black sand dunes, and I could convert them to silicate, but I could also do radiation free by harvesting, and then I could use that tile for something else. This highland plateau is also highly sought after right now by me. I'm interested in it. Another thing I would like to do is make this a science-bearing land. So I will trash this and place this silicate structure here. So we want +1 science. We want to get our 22 silicates, unless we want to get our plant spreader. But we don't have any water, so the plant spreader isn't necessary just yet. Get out of here. We have a lot of science structures. Tritium production is it's interesting. A lot of energy required to do it, though. I almost just want to get more energy structures. Where are we going? Are we going to this crater? It could be an energy palooza in this spot here. Could be incredible. We have enough to settle it as well. Let's just do that. Let's just do it. So this is where the food goes. This is where the happy goes. Oh, but the food is a +1 there as well. No, this is energy and then some food. Okay, found. I know it takes 10 water. Oh no. Well, scan 5 water. Ooh, baby. So this goes here. This. Okay, +2 food and 3 happiness is better than putting this structure in the other zone. Maybe that's not true though, because I have a use for the science. So we come here and we put the +2 food here. We come over to the black sand dunes. We'll just harvest them and get another spreader. And then, what is my goal? Excuse me? I don't know of a climate zone where I can spread this bacteria. Well, 3 turns, and it won't be a problem, but annoying. Sorry, I'm getting lost in La Sauce. Let's get rid of this space project. Let's get this new one. Let's get this energy structure. And let's get this for a second. So, what is the plan? The plan is to reset this and start building more scanning potential. That's good. Next plan. Get this zone unlocked. It probably is -1 heat because it's along the equator. It might even be 0 heat. Then we can do some spreader. We got a spreader available to us. 1 in 4 turns, 1 in 9 turns. The whole heat is coming up here in a second. So the 1 in 4 turns is not a problem. This one here. It's the one we have now. So this zone here we want to scan. We don't have a scan yet. We're working on it. You need a science structure here. You are going to become a massive, massive energy producer if we can get tritium. It's a lot of completely separate things. Gives +2 expansion per robot and person. That's definitely interesting. So you need to explore this new zone. It's going to cost us some happiness for some reason because we're going through a sandstorm. Alternatively, we can explore these zones. I will do this one here for the happiness. Lava tube settlement, good to know. So this zone is a 0. Oh, baby. So it's +40 for the distance, but we got a lot of produced, so that's nice. Reduced costs. This is not working for us. We already have a bunch of these. I'll grab this, but this... I mean, I'll grab that as well, but I don't think I can end turn. I need the robots to make it work. I don't have any power. Like, this is just not going to happen. I still can't end it. I mean, my dudes, I don't have any titanium either. Let's just not play. Let's not keep cards that we can't play. All right, now this is something I'm talking about. A height plateau. You take this, it's going to be 3 power income. My God, for using resources, science and silicates that we have. I wanted to get this. Where is it? This thing with my silicates, my resonance center, but why not take 3 power income right now? That is insano. That has absolutely resolved an issue for us. Next. What is next? We really do need to get water started at one point. That means that we need tritium. That means that you need to grow so that we can get this large tritium deposit. Until then, we'll just explore around, grab some tritium, fill out the things. More bacterial spreaders. I don't think we need that. I really don't. And a happiness building using science that, again, we don't have. Let's get rid of it. And honestly, I already have 3 bacterial spreaders. I don't need another one. It's fine. Large asteroid. 25 titanium would be incredible. Let's just take the heat though for a second. 40 water. I just don't have any titanium, right? So like sending up a bunch of titanium into space is difficult. But I could see us doing it for this. How much time do we have to mine it? It is 8 turns. So we would require 4 turns of production to do it if we could find enough titanium. Let's take a second to scan over here. Elysium, +1. Good to know. We have a ton of food. We don't have any housing units that we can afford unless I grab something that costs titanium. We could go grab a bunch of science. Is that enough science? Yes. It's not really what I want to spend my science on, but sometimes you gotta start the build here. So +1, wait a second. The pit mine is gonna cost a ton of titanium that I don't have. Perhaps that's not what we should do with our science. Do you ever think of that? What is this? Large meteorite. Bunch of silicates in it. Okay. Instead, we get food and happiness for reasons. Grab this. We grab this. We let that become science. I think that we are going to go after this asteroid. So what we do is we get rid of this tritium producer and we go after the asteroid. We have not so much time to do it, but we can make it happen. 12 projects. Look, I don't have that much science, okay? So more scans are nice. Mines are cheaper is nice. But getting the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, that's 4 happiness every time you fill out a city. Pretty crazy. Also, habitation modules. Yeah, I think we have to go with the Lady of the People. So enable this. We get to grab 2 of these per turn now. Let's get the Mars net because we have so much population on the planet. Minus 21 happiness is sneaking up on us. Absolutely. Dude, give me... I really don't mind the idea of getting a skyscraper, if I'm honest. Oh, is that the city? Are these the roads of the people living here? I never zoomed in on the planet to see, like, that this looks like the Midwest. And then it's unscathed and untouched. A little bit of build out around here. I never, like, apparently never paid enough attention. Look at all this Olympus Mons action. That's incredible. Overwork. I don't want to sacrifice my happiness right now. 2 atmosphere per turn would be nice. We could yeet this all the way over there. We're also close to getting a happiness increase by doing just a couple more of those. What do I need? I need a little bit of food. I need some new climate zones. Let's go here for a second, see what we find. Find a 0 climate zone, not bad. We can start on this energy production grid here. We don't need 2 of these. What am I doing? 10 projects, so I'm not playing as Hope. We need to find titanium. This grabs +1 resource of where we explore. Let's go over here, make sure we get that support, that titanium. That gives us a couple turns of leeway. Increase the temperature zone. No, we'll go up the pine forest. Okay, 1 second. I think I want the skyscraper more than anything. I think it's actually kind of a cool card when you can afford a skyscraper. And 2 habitation modules. So boom, that goes here. Now if we can get like a happiness structure, it'll really do a lot for us. We can't get this mine for a little bit. We can go here, get a landing pad. That's 1 second. Yeah, no, that works out. So I was just thinking that we could also get this spaceport. I'm probably going to want it. I don't need more housing, so I'll grab more food production, which is funny to say. We will go out here. This will give us the ability to trade some food for some titanium. That allows us to stabilize our outputs. We could expand, but it doesn't actually help. We have a ton of science. So we can just nuzzle that in the corner here. A little bit of research center. Actually, it goes better in these corners, I'm realizing. For just adjacency purposes, you could put a second happiness building in here and just skyscraper like crazy. Anything else work this turn? No, not unless I get 9 science. I'm not going to trash that many cards. Trash you. I'm going to trash you because science is valuable to me. 2 water really would help us get started on the... really help us get started on putting down some trees. A happiness building that gives +2 support per adjacency is nice, but I really want something that gives 3, 4, or 5 support, because this has this is 3 things adjacent right now. But who knows? My happiness is so low. I have water. I have no spend on water. Maybe we take this. Yeah, I think that's fine. For now, that's fine. I want it better, but it's fine. Who knows? Maybe we'll move it later if we get a better one. Because you can move buildings. It takes like 2 turns, but we can move it here and put a better structure in that spot. Water. You're negative water. I need to more seriously consider the next city that we're building. I don't want a lava tube because it's so energy intensive, but at the same time, we sure have a lot of energy right now. And we could have more if I go found some tritium. We do need some titanium as well, though. Let's explore here. That gives us a ton of tritium, my god. And then let's look for some titanium. What is titanium paired with? There's a titanium alone, a titanium water, and that's pretty much it. Let's grab the titanium water. Oh, wow. This is a really good zone. +1 temperature, no rainfall, like no negative rainfall. Like, it's not a particularly dry location. I wouldn't mind even getting the train station. That'd be sick. But where would we put it? Do you deserve a train station? We have no titanium. Get out of here. +50 science for 20 turns. Wow. And some more photovoltaics. Do I need my silicates for anything? I do want silicates. Don't get me wrong. Do I need them? You're about to finish. I want MarsNet. I want Europa imported stuff. I want... There's so many things that I want this game. My god. Because I also want this, like, more scanning. I don't need more energy. I actually was looking at photovoltaics and thinking I need it or I want it, but I really don't. So we can take this science building. We can definitely get some more housing, because I'm not ready to expand to a new base, am I? I could be. I could be. This is going to be very energy intensive, but it is a new zone that would make people quite happy. Let's do a quick little scan here. What do we got? What a lot of water. Man, we could just pump this water. People would love that. Could even move this mine from here to here, though this is a large deposit. I need titanium, man. Just give us a big influx of titanium. Let's see what that's like. Then we go here. We have a lot of energy. There's a food thing over here. There's a natural happiness spot. Let's found a city. People like founding cities, right? Then we... 333. That's expensive. 333. Food over here. We can make another food sector. Not that I want to make that much more food, but we could. We still never got that +1 to science production, which is really, like, making me sad. Really, like, scalable happiness? Yeah, I don't need this. Excuse me. I'm getting messages. People are sending stuff. But it's fine. We'll ignore them. Coastal locations make people happy. Energy, science production. I mean, we do. I've been complaining for science production. There you go. 25 titanium means that I can start talking about those more realistically. So you want the science production. What unlocks Phobos Space Haven? I wonder, is it just like the number of trade routes that you have in space? Maybe like 5 or something? Because if so, I want to just do a Phobos run at one point. I mean, I want a spaceport. The problem is that, like, wanting a spaceport and getting a spaceport, not the same thing. I also want this. I'm just gonna explore for this power. It'll actually net positive for power. We come here, that's a tritium mine. Everyone's loving a tritium mine. As far as housing goes, I mean, we've got 18 food coming in. We can, like, this is like the perfect scenario for like refugees from Earth. And we just didn't get it. Get the +1 energy here as well. Now we have the tritium coming in. People are gonna love that. If we are gonna get the train station, more spreading is nice. Get this and this. We have a nice energy amount coming in. We don't have infinite energy coming in. Something to look out for. This is pretty sick. A lot of these are cool, actually. All right, once again, I want to do a very short distance scan, and I want to find an opportunity. I guess you could have... You have 1, 2, 3, 4 people living here, so I don't feel like it's crazy to go here and give you another spaceport thing. Though, we could get more silicate production. Why do I want silicates? Well, what does silicate give us? Later on, it gives us a lot. Do we just mine? I think you just mine. We're going to get some expansion here real soon. We're really close to this as well, becoming a 6-fold. There you go. So that was a big prestige bonus, I think. Can we just look at the prestige here? We're getting 6 prestige from having 6 of these. We got 6 of these, which provides 2 support each along the way. That's pretty cool, actually. So next up, train station. Train station needs energy. And it needs silicates. We're not going to have those because we're trading for things. We have a lot of science, though. And look, if I'm not going to have any energy, I may as well get a little energy coming in. Though there is a rock in the way. I can't put it down right away. Unless we scan for something fun. Big energy? No, just little energy. Had that been a 3, we could get our building right away. I mean, we're low on actual locations to slot the buildings into. This could be a little science-y thing, though. It's fine. Throw that in there. Oh, we actually have 9 tritium as well. I know I wanted this spaceport, but just getting our energy up will make everything else move a lot faster, I think. If we do end up with a bunch of extra nitrates, we can use it there. Rising expectations, whatever. Produces 1 pot water per water level above a 0. That's cool. I actually want to make a zone that has high, good water levels by going here and putting in the cloud seeding. So that, to me, is like a cool synergy that I want to try and make happen. To do it, we need a lot of, silicates to go with our energy. And then we need a lot of energy to pump the water. And it's 4 per. It's not an insane amount, but it is a number. Geothermal, 13 titanium to get a big amount of energy. That could be cool as well. We need to expand to new climate zones. Right now we've poked into a lot of new climate zones. This is a new one up here though, so let's go ahead and just do a quick little scan. That's where we could nuke. We have the black polar dust, so it should be pretty easy. For now, let's trash this. 13 silicates, it's too expensive, especially if you consider it the water. So I'm not going to do that just yet. I could certainly put this in. And we have so much food coming in that, like, fine. We throw in another housing. You get -1 happiness wherever we go, so we just sit on this, perhaps? I mean, if we have all this wood, may as well. Two baths, side by side. Everyone loves that. A nitrate per population in the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this could almost be 2 production. But it's not. But it could be. I just want more trading posts, but like I just don't have enough energy for that. Just do this. Whoa! What is this? Ask Earth to propose 2 life forms every couple turns. Seems good to me. Seems really good. Seems like one of those deals that you cannot refuse. We also need some silicates real quick. And then I have enough energy to just like time to bus. So that's 4 expansions. My god. And sorry, how far does this go? 2 distance away. So I get all the way to this large silicate deposit, up into here. The crater with the large titanium mine, like that seems nice to me. The guided tours, fun as well. Aquifer here, this here. I really want to make this synergy work, right? The giant dew collector. So let's extract this water. When I get silicates, the cloud seeding goes there. We also put another plant spreader down. I have mixed feelings about the microbe spreader, but I'm not opposed to it. I think it's a worthwhile spot. Then we can start getting the oxygen atmosphere moving. Though putting down, trees is better. So this goes hard. 2 more projects. I really don't care about these projects. I'll grab the science one just in case. We have a lot of good production. Cacti. Doesn't even need water. Let's do that. Because we have a lot of heat coming in. Like, the heat level is going to go up in another couple rounds. I want more people. I want urban planning, I think. I could grab it from here. Do I need urban planning this turn? I do not. You're a large titanium deposit. I could go here and make this happen. I want to trash one of these rocks. I really like the idea. Of getting another skyscraper. But I don't have to. Do not have to. I can't pump the water anyway though. You know what, let's scan up here, get some power back, it's fine. Long distance scan, you know, let's scan this glacier and spread the black sand. Now we get a heat bump in one turn. A single turn. We could put the water thing down. Not required. Put this here. Could put the water thing down now. Becoming a stronger. We did get Deimos. I don't know how we got Deimos. Clearly it was part of something. But look at the science up here. Very cool Deimos. And some titanium. Not a large Deimos though. Maybe the Deimos is always that big, but it's so cool. It's just such a cool concept that you can go for that. So this spreader, and then this is now 2 water production. Wow, that is cool. Can I get another population and then just build it down here though? Yeah, I guess that doesn't have to happen. We don't need that site. So very cool. Now we need tritium. We do have a lot of potential tritiums. I also want to use an urban planning before this is over. So that's good. We tritium up here. Now what are we going to get rid of? Because we certainly have too many cards. I don't want any of this. I don't need more science production from you. More power production would be nice. We're getting 4 water per turn right now. Look, I guess that's fine. All right, now you, Flora, for 60% less for nitrate spreader. I think that would be reasonable. Though the Dock Lord is much better at just getting our victory condition. I want to keep our people very happy here for a second. Coastal things. All right. I think that is, like, out loud, though, I have to say. Our next focus, sure, it can be getting the water level up. It can be doing a couple other little nice things here and there. We don't need to be doing this anymore. I don't know what we need to be doing. We need to start focusing on the things that give us the win, which is connecting to more locations and settling more cities. We have all the food we need. Like the food situation, it's on lock. We are not struggling for that. What do we need instead? Well, we could get some animal spreading. I certainly think that will, you know, give us happiness, and that's fine. Like that's something that we're cool with. But that's not actually winning us the game. What we need, ooh, this is gonna be really nice. 6 prestige, baby, right here. What we need is to explore faster to actually get the zones and to get structures that give us connections. That's not what any of these do. Happiness, not going to be a problem. This is going to happen in 2 turns. More atmosphere, fine. Mars quake, fine. I don't mind an orbital ring. This is not really needed. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of happiness and it uses science, so maybe it's needed, but maybe I don't care. Okay, keep the spreader happening. People are loving it, right? This planet is just people are so freaking down with it. But we need more cities to be founded. So let's start looking at that. Like up here, we could found a city, but it's about to get flooded. We do have nitrate or titanium though, so we could dike it. So we go here, open city, make it happy. Let's build that dike right away. Then, in the city, we could spend a bunch of science on stuff. I don't need happiness, so that's not needed. So we grab this. I do want woulda. So in here, what do we need? We have tons of science coming in. I want more projects offered. And I think I want a school for some science and happiness. I want this stuff, but I don't need it. We can grab this just for fun. Oh yeah, let's look at the what's been broken, right? You have this. 7 water, that's pretty expensive. 30 food? Are you crazy? This Marsquake has been insane, actually. Insane. What is this? Cloud formation. Increase the climate zone's temperature and rain by 1. We don't need that, but like maybe. Enable. So kelp forest, so C zone produces atmosphere. I don't need more food. Let's get plankton. All right. 1 second. You're gonna flood soon. I want you to grow. I don't have enough food. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to grow faster, stronger. Grab you just in case. Grab you because you're fun. None of this is that important to me. Oh, I should have grabbed the robot thing. Anyways, 20 happiness there. That thing's going to be damaged forever. Skyscrapers, turns out, are bad on Mars because they're expensive to maintain. I'll move you to here. And then this bacterial spreader can go far away, and we'll get more trade routes. And this will get us a new climate zone. It won't, but whatever. That will. I feel like I've gotten myself stuck in a situation where we've done a great job. But we, like, how do I explain this? We've done a great job, but we're not on a super fast path in terms of just like straight up winning. Like we have a super economy and we're going to shift into our win condition, but like we're not actually there yet. That's a zone up here. I can give you this that will allow you to spread to here. I will dike it and you can extract the water. Sure. That felt okay. I think that here is going to be really good, actually. Because we're going to be able to expand. Or no, we want to go to this zone here and then put in a dock. And that will allow us to spread to, like, everything. And then Yeah, we need a couple of docks, and we even have the dock available. So we just need to we need to explore faster, quite frankly, so that we can actually locate zones. Like, we don't have enough exploration. Wow, this is incredible. Every 4 people gives a thing. We could like almost do something crazy with that. No, it's probably just 1 though. It's too expensive. I don't have my cities aren't that dense. More zones to connect to though, that's good. Uses titanium. I mean, using titanium isn't a benefit, but it's fine. Don't need a mine there. Energy and silicates. Spend more science. Not enough. Oh yeah, of course, because I've bungled it up. Let's get some of this coming in. We do want you to get built real quick. Support, fine. Heat in the zone, fine. Robots provide extra connections. Like, that is the stuff I'm talking about. So, 13 science. We don't need it right away, so we'll do this. And then we'll scan here. We'll get this mine because that's funky. 13 silicates. I don't know that it's a huge gain for us, but like, we could do it. You're 27 food to fix. That's just an absurd amount. Could put a new structure here. That would give some happiness. I think that's fine. Propose 2 life forms. That's worthwhile. Some fish, some herring. Clownfish makes people quite happy. And the spreader could go here. I'm not sure that a zone will take them. 2 heat is hard to get where I have water. But it's close. In fact, cloud formation might be enough to make it happen, but let's not say we did. Rainforest. They love rainfall. Birds of paradise, much better. Plus atmosphere. Oh, okay. Ocean location. We could do that. This is really good for our city in the north. Okay, so don't we have a dock? We do. Costs 8 energy. So like, now I can connect to a bunch of zones, and it's not bad. Flooded aquifer, fine. So be it. A lot of water up here. It's like actually hard to see because of the contrast problems. But like, you can expand to there, to here, and to here. And that pyrolysis, if I had energy, would be cool. While we wait, that's more of this. Science, I mean, we have a lot of it, so fine. 3 more connections, just natural connections. None of this is important to me. None of this is important. Trade routes are not assigned. Let's bring in more water. Let's go. A huge asteroid for nitrates. I don't think we need it. When constructing a building, +1 happiness. That's pretty cool. When you increase silicate and science. 8 support per animal you spread. Cool. All of that's fine. Trade routes. What do we want? Per building built? I mean, we do build a lot of buildings, but all of it's happiness oriented, and I don't actually think we care about it that much. I don't... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What are you providing me with? Seagrass or palm trees? I mean, again, we have a lot of this stuff that we're working on. I think that's going to be good. Pyrolysis with my energy seems nice. This for connections seems incredible. I need more, like, railways that make people less upset that I'm expanding, but I have so much happiness that that's not really a problem. We could trash our happiness pretty quick. We could up the water pretty quick. Pyrolysis, I think, is worth throwing down. The Denell Lab. It's science and food. This upsets me. Do I really want to put 28 science into that? I guess. This is just such a good spot for it in the future. But it's just not like our win condition. Like, that's what I'm struggling with the most. Plankton. I would love to do... I didn't realize plankton was considered a bacteria. That's, like, actually sick. Let's take another peek here. Coral reef. Dolphins. Coral reef, please. I mean, dolphins sound incredible, but... Spreader. Every mine. Okay, we'll expand to here. Get another animal spreader, or plant spreader. This is a new type of shrub. Let it pass. We don't need this. Every building built. We are spreading animals right now, but let's go for this. Trade routes are not being utilized. Why am I sacrificing energy? Am I crazy? Get rid of the water. Alright, now we need to settle new lands. Like, we just need to build new cities, I think. Really. More than anything. Expansion hubs will help expand. Happiness hubs are just really good. But let's, do I have enough energy now? Like, I want to extract this. And I want to extract this. And then this ups water and ocean without actually doing like a flood, which is cool. This is going to flood though, so like I get free expansions to it later. Can I just like come down here for a second? I don't have enough energy for this because I'm an idiot and I did things the wrong way. Okay, whales? Sharks. Let's do sharks because whales take way more oxygen than I have. What is this? This is plains. I could expand to it, but I couldn't build anything. What are we doing here? Shipwright. You can expand from it. Okay, let's do that. Is there any water that's like notable that we should be going after? Like this guy could expand. I think that we're gonna get this water project and like we're gonna be in a good spot, don't get me wrong, but oh. It said I had a spread here. I do, but I'm assuming what's that? Xanthi? Yeah. And what about the okay, animals, no, plants. It says I have one here. I'm gonna yeet that into the south. Yeah, let's just explore out this ocean, because I know that we can like explore it or expand through it here in a moment. We can expand to this. Just keep spreading. Beautification, why not? What I'm really thinking about is it's you. You are the one with the train station. So like really, if I was gonna throw down like more robots and the AI guided network, it should be with you, but what I need is more railroads, more than anything. Got a ton of water. We can expand here, that's fine. Is there any animal worth spreading? No. Wasn't any animals worth spreading before either. Do this, it's fine. We can replace greenery stuff for pretty cheap. Nitrates per 3 people. I think I talked about putting this in here. Like, whatever. Now it's 2 nitrates. Now, cool. I feel like we just got a lot of spreading things done. Some trade routes are not assigned. I'm going to turn some silicates into energy. Done. Oh, we need titanium, don't we? So you're good. You're fine. You're good. Rural community's probably good. This is fine. Sure. So let's see. This is about to sink. This is about to sink. This is about to sink. The city itself is about to sink. So biggest titanium that we can find right here. Great, coming back. You're fixed, and you're fixed. That worked out, right? Cool. Look at the water. All right. So, I mean, I could pump this. Let's get a bunch of -1 happinesses happening because see if I care. And then, yeah, more water income, sure. A smelter, helter somewhere out there. Don't care about that. Still can't get any of these fish boys. I'm surprised, but I guess I just don't have that much oxygen in these heat zones. I could expand you to do something. Don't really love your expansions though. All right, we need to get into new climate zones. Like it's exploration that's blocking us more than anything else, if I'm honest. If I'm totes honest. We need a lot more of this stuff. All right, you do space stuff. New planet location upgrades that provide support, provide extra support. You're all about expanding. You give trade routes, you give resources, extra projects, extra happiness. Okay, we're gonna go with extra land, boy. Expansion hub is good. Like, I need more exploration. I needed the guy that gave like double explorers. All right, so this is a zone that could be settled. Elysium, that is. So why not? Flat plains, found a city, sure. Great stuff. Fine. Horses? Can we throw horses down? No. We need this oxygen to go up. It's about to. I felt like 6 people was huge, so I'm surprised that there's one for that much. You don't have any robots. You do have robots, so you're worth building this thing. That's 4 more locations. Again, I just need to, like, explore. And, like, if I can get landfall even, then, like, I'm pretty sure I could put a new port down and then things would be less pissed off. You have a lot of expanding you can do. So come here. Harvest. Place a zone. I mean, I don't want to export our food like that crazy, but I do want to, like, export it. This still can't do anything. Get us out of here, you know? Like, I have 6 pickups right now, but, like, it doesn't matter. There is, like, a little food area in here, though, that I could expand. So, fine. 34 science is so overkill. 20 tritium for a bunch of terraforming. I don't need that. Okay, so what do we got? Really? I thought that with the bonus oxygen coming in, we'd be gangbusters here. Alright, food's coming in. Expansion. Exploration is good. We need more explore. Damn. Really was hoping for more than that. So this, you can expand to here, and then we can put one of these expansion zones down. Geothermal power versus a spa. I mean, this place has so many people living in it that I want to do the spa for happiness, but, like, I have so much happiness. Like, it's not required. Could do this, though. So what happens if I do the spa, and then here I can do a shipwright? Oh, this gets built in the city. Okay, no. I build the port. Yeah, okay. I don't have enough energy. Every 3 robots, every 3 population. I mean, you've got 3 population, you've got some robots, why not? Stop trading our food, you crazy people. Still research projects. They don't help me. I guess more projects being offered is close enough. I can't spread life forms? Why? Lions! I do love lions. +1 in all zones. More exploration, please. I mean, more connections with robots is the first step to that, I guess. In fact, I can just build that. So that gives us, like, 9 connections. Okay, we need to be in 2 more climate zones, and we need to have, like, 1 billion more connections. What happens if I come all the way out to here? I mean, I could get more resources and more plant spreading and everything else, but, like, it's really not that important, quite frankly. I don't have enough to break this rock. I don't have enough to break that rock. Clownfish, you're playable. That's cool. Clownfish here. Clownfish there. Probably a bunch of plankton as well. That's very cool. And then can you put plankton down? No, it's already got a bunch of plankton. Can you put atmosphere spreading? Lovely. All right, so this port expands to here. You expand to land. We put a explorer depot down. You explore out to sea. I should have gone along the land, I think, actually. Doesn't really matter. More locations being settled. I could expand 8 more times, okay? So I could get up to 56. We need more than that, but we're really close. I need power, quite frankly, but trade routes are not assigned. Yeah, like, we're doing fine. We just need more Exploro, you know? All these water locations are fine. We have one in this climate zone. We don't have a city in this climate zone, but it's all water. Could be this zone. It could be something. That's a crater. Okay, we can work with that. Another port. Beach resort. I mean, that's kind of like, it's cool to go for beach resorts, don't get me wrong. Is the climate zone above a certain level? Not necessarily. This one could be. Though I was going to expand you down here. Well, that's 3 connections. That's 3 connections. Okay, so we go in here. You get a robot hub. We come here. I don't have enough to build it anymore. Great. We go here and we build a connecting thing. I was gonna get the beach resort here after doing the expansion hub, but that didn't happen. You can expand here. You can expand here. That's pretty solid. We just need more locations settled. So, as far as I know, I don't actually have anybody in this climate zone. Ah, okay. Okay. Spread some boys. I don't have any energy either. Oh my god. Get energy. Explore or connections. 3 connections. Lovely. So down here, we expand to here. We settle the crater. We tell it that we want to expand. Lovely. So far, so good. So you expand. Now we're 1 climate zone away and some additional expansions. So then we come over. We do have enough water. So we come over here. I mean, I'm just like flooded with options right now. Like it's a bit much. Get deer. Oh, big palmy boys. I will overwrite here. Lovely. That's big. People really like that one. Where's that red city? Yeah, you. Boop. 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 And then big city. Sure. And the beach I can't build because I don't have a zone that's happy with it. The dock, the lab, the hut. So we'll grab the dock. Exploration, lovely. Ooh, a hyperloop. That could be it, fam. We need a lot of energy for it, but that could be it. So we go here. Oh, didn't mean to grab you. We go here. So that's all the cities. We just need to expand. So you expanded to here. You get this. I actually want to expand this for a second because it's fun to me that I actually get that beach. I can't get the beach because I don't have enough food. Don't matter. No, don't matter. No. We go into here. We just get more energy. We're trying to get the Hyperloop. I don't want to spend any silicates on stuff. I just don't have enough zones, like, discovered. How close are we? We're 8 away. You have 6 connections. No robots in here, only people that I can't afford. So we need to go to the next turn. And now, like, that's some zones that we can connect. Scuba diving, that's cool. Scans. Like, and expanding to water is free is the worst part. So, like, I just can't scan fast enough. I guess had I tried to connect, maybe that's what I could have done. I could have tried to connect, like, this big mega city to something that can do, because like now, what I can do is say expand to this water, expand to this water, expand to no water. But then I go click the city, and it can expand to this zone. And I click the city, and it can expand to this zone. And I click the city, and it can't expand anywhere else. Wait a second, though. Wait a second. Oh, baby! Sell it project to get a science? The yellow city has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has a whole bunch of zones near it. Bam. 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 Oh my god! What a fight! What a fight the whole way through. Hong Tao 57. I think that's good. I think 65 down or 63 down is rapid expansion platinum. Let's go. We just unlocked a mole hole. Do you get to know what stage of the game this gets offered to you at? Increases the temperature zone by 1. If placed on a resource, mines 1 of that resource per turn. Lovely. Increase the output of adjacent mines by 1. Very cool. Very expensive. Both very expensive. But at least you feel cool doing the mole hole. What's the happiness thing here? Just the climate zone happiness because the heat goes up by 1. And then the nuke. Climate zone radiation level by 1. But heat per turn. Lovely. A controlled meltdown. Oh my god. Very cool. The heat zone by 1. That could help some animals if you don't mind irradiating them. Okay, 5 science. Eureka. All projects. That's kind of cool. Further away the location. Yes, you get support. City. Domed City Garden is like 4 happiness, I think, to everything. And some other stuff. So that's good. One moment.